move, whoever you are, go anywhere, 'cause it's your kind of car. The Vauxhall Chevette is whatever you want it to be. A sporty coupe, a family saloon, a handy estate, so now you call the tune. The Vauxhall Chevette is whatever you want it to be.
Hi guys, and welcome back. Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, so on this video we're going to see if we can install a heater on Oddy. Any of you that followed the videos, previous videos, would have seen that he has no heater because the original heater fan had seized and the original owners had ripped that out, and they're not very easy to come by. So what we're going to do, we're going to fit a heater for him. First thing I bought, which you would have seen me show you, was this. I've subsequently tried this piece of junk, and it literally just the amount of little heat it gives out is useless. So that's going in the bin. So back on the interweb, we bought something which we think should be a little bit better. So first of all, get it all out and have a quick look at it. So not to worry about these hoses because I'm not really going to use them, so I'll get rid of those. I'm going to use them. That is the switch that it comes with. You can see that, the switch that it comes with. I've already marked that up where everything goes. Not sure whether I will be using that or not yet, but this is the actual fan and the heater itself. Now, with this particular heater, the reason I went with this one is I'd watched a couple on YouTube, and because you're connecting this direct to the hot water coming from the engine, and so therefore it's going to be a lot better, and the power it gives out is actually pretty good as well. Obviously with this controller you can control the heat. I'll just quickly attach it so you can just see the sort of blow that it does. And that obviously is just, it is on full power. Get the paper for you so you can see how strong that is. Obviously, there you go. So yeah, plenty strong enough. So yeah, so that's why I've gone for this one. We can connect this one up to the window vents, the side window vents and the main window demisters. That's all I want it for. So yeah, so what we're going to do now is basically get out of the wiring, wire it all up. We'll do that here, wire the controller to this. I'll stick it temporarily to it. Then obviously then the kit comes with all the connectors and everything you need to use. I've purchased some new hose, so I can go from this into the engine and connect to the main engine heater pipes, which some of them are still there. So I've had to buy 2 lots, so I can do this. I'll just put one of those in there just to try to see if it fits. So yeah, so let's do some wiring and some soldering. Okay, I've done some basic wiring, just so we can get the switch working. Also, what I've done with the switch, as you can see there, is that's the original knob off the Vauxhall Chevette. So I've managed to retrofit that to this, so when it goes back in the car, it will still look like the original switch that you'll be using to turn this on and off. Right, so obviously it's all wired up, so let's just give it a quick test. So now, as you can see, we can control the speed of the fan all the way up to full, and all the way back down, and off. That's it. Simple wiring. So all of this wiring then will need wrapping, so it's all nice and safe. And then obviously I'm going to connect to the original switch wiring, which will enable me to use the fuse that's actually in the car, which would have been originally for the original switch. I'll be able to use the live power and the negative power for that switch. Yeah, so next we need to connect some pipework to these, get them clamped in ready, and then we are ready then to move on to actually dismantling the old heater unit that's still in the car. Take that out, find a good place. May have to put some bracketry in there to get this, to mount this up and in, but that's what we're going to do next. Right, okay guys, yeah, so I've ripped out, as you can see, the old heater matrix, and that is the actual, yeah, what's left of it. Obviously at some point this heater matrix obviously leaked, has given up the ghost, and has been leaking, and yeah, so that's now history. So there you can see the heater there. Obviously I'm going to put I'm going to manufacture knock a console up. So obviously the console will house the heater, and obviously then I'll have somewhere to put my temperature gauge into the front of the console. And obviously the console then will be carpeted. Yeah, I've got plenty of materials, MDF. I've built lots of things like that before, so I will do something with that. But for this video, as you can see, the switch is in there, so we're still using the existing switch. It's a bit awkward to do on my own, so anyway, let's get the ignition on. So obviously we're using the existing switch, so I'm just going to turn him on. There you go, you can hear him whirring away. Okay, so using the existing switch, and obviously there you can see we've got a blower. Obviously no heat yet because the pipework is not all connected up. Unfortunately, well, I'm going to have to do a part 2 on this. It literally took me that long to get the old heater matrix box and everything out. But yeah, we're cooking on gas, as they say. So yeah, so I need to do this console, make this console up, and then so I can fit it all in correctly, get all the pipework set up, hide all the pipework, obviously get the shelf back in, and yes, we'll have a working heater. So we're going to have to catch you on the next one, guys, for part 2. Bye for now.